guys, my name is Noni Matikela. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I want to talk about the people that I think the defense should not call. I want us to talk about, should the defense call Kelly's mother, or Mapiri? And my short answer is no. And here is why on the Senzo Meyiwa trial. But before we do that, guys, please make sure you do not forget to like, to share, to comment. And most importantly, please make sure that you are subscribed on the channel. Please make sure you are watching the videos up until the end. Please make sure you are helping this channel to grow. We are on our road to 15,000 subscribers. So the defense does not need new problems, number one. Every witness you call becomes your responsibility. If Kelly or her mother turns hostile, evasive, emotional, inconsistent, or refuses to answer, the defense owns that chaos. Why volunteer trouble? That is why I'm saying they must not call them, because we don't know what they will come and do there. Number two, they were state witnesses first. These witnesses were originally meant to strengthen the state's case. If the state itself avoided calling them, that should tell you everything. If they were helpful, they would be on the stand already. Number three, the defense already has the advantage. Right now, Gininda's statement is collapsing. Zungu Senior denied signing anything. Absalom Zungu dismantled the senior's version, the state's version. State witnesses contradict each other. The judge keeps trying to rescue Baloyi instead of evidence rescuing him. Why risk introducing instability? You don't fix a winning position by adding a wild card. You don't fix a winning position by adding wild cards. You don't do that. Number four, Kelly's testimony is a double-edged sword. Why am I saying that? Kelly alone brings, I didn't see anything, a shifting timeline, memory gaps, phone issues, conflicts with other witnesses, emotional volatility, a judge who may protect her, not worth the risk. Not worth the risk. Number five, Kelly's mother, even worse. If you think Zandi was volatile, her mother is unpredictable on a higher level. One meltdown and the defense loses the courtroom energy. This trial is only about facts. It's about momentum. Never hand the state emotional leverage. Never. We can't do that. We can't afford that. Six, Mapiri adds nothing. Her evidence is hearsay upon hearsay. She brings zero independent value. She would waste time and give the state space to recover. She only cleaned the crime scene. The only question that is relevant to Mapiri, who said clean this, who sent you, or who said clean there? Then after that, there is nothing else. We already know it was contaminated. It's okay. We don't need more from that. The defense strategy should stay focused. The mission is simple: expose the weaknesses in the state case, not build a new case for them. Bringing in Kelly or her family resets the chessboard and gives the state room to breathe. No need for that. Absolutely none. The defense should only recall one person. If anyone should return, is Constable Sizwe Zungu. That's the only person who should return. His testimony is direct, destructive, unpredictable, damaging to the state, already rattling the judge and prosecution. Recall him, not Kelly. Not Kelly, not Kelly. Please, not Kelly. The defense wins by keeping the pressure on the state. You don't introduce new witnesses when the state is struggling. You keep the momentum and let their contradictions pile up. Kelly and her mother would only complicate the defense, distract from state failures, trigger emotional storms, give Baloyi room to grandstand, invite the judge's biasness. Absolutely not necessary at this stage. After Absalom Zungu, we don't need them. Oh, we don't need the people that were inside the house. The answer remains no. The defense must stay disciplined. Kelly, no. Her mother, no. Mapiri, no. Zungu Jr., yes. The case is already exposing itself. No need to add anyone who will only create noise. No need. There is absolutely no need. So in this video, we were breaking down exactly why calling any of those witnesses would be a strategic disaster for the defense and a gift to the state. That's why we're speaking about that. Why create problems for yourself as defense? When you call a witness, that witness becomes your responsibility. Her attitude, their contradictions, their emotional breakdown, their hostility, all of it becomes attached to the defense case, not the state case. So the first rule of legal strategy is simple. Never invite unnecessary chaos. Kelly and her mother bring nothing but volatility, and Mapiri brings nothing useful at all. Please, let them be. Oh, let them be, let them be, let them be. If the state did not call them, ask why. Remember this, Kelly's mother and Mapiri were state witnesses first. Kelly, her mother, Mapiri, they were state witnesses. If they were truly helpful, if they were strengthening the narrative, if they brought clarity, Baloyi would have put them on that stand immediately, but he did not. The state avoided them. That tells you everything that you need to know. That is why I'm saying the defense is already ahead. Right now, the defense is in a strong position. Look at what has already happened. Gininda collapsed. Gininda statement is collapsing. Zungu Senior dealt with them, exposed them, contradictions after the other from everybody, and Absalom exposed those contradictions on Gininda. Gininda has been dealt with, guys. Gininda has been dealt with. The defense has zero reason to bring in unpredictable witnesses who could derail everything. You don't touch the board when you are winning. You let it stand. You don't touch it. Kelly, a legal landmine. Let's talk about Kelly specifically. Her version is inconsistent, emotional, full of memory gaps, and that alone. She could cry, shut down, eye to change a tone, suddenly not recall, become a victim in the judge's eyes. And guess who gets blamed for that? The defense. Never hand your opponents emotional leverage. Never, never, never. Never. If Kelly is unpredictable, her mother is a whole different level. We've seen the attitude, we've seen the intensity, we've seen the volatility. One emotional explosion from her, and it becomes an unfair sympathy show that totally distracts from the state failures. The defense does not need that. As for Mapiri, I already said zero value, nothing there. There's nothing that she everything that she knows is secondhand, so she can't help in any way. But one person, if an opportunity arises, Sizwe Zungu, he must come. Who knows? He might agree with his father. He might agree. He might come clean about a lot of things. It needs to stay focused in defense and keep exposing the state collapsing case. That's what they need to do. Sometimes the smartest move is to leave certain people right where they are, off the stand, just like Baloyi did. Leave them there. So that's where we are. Those are my thoughts when it comes to Kelly Khumalo, her mother, Mapiri. Not interesting. Not at all. Oh, not at all. Thank you so much. What are your thoughts when it comes to this? Please make sure you do not forget to like, to share, to comment. And most importantly, please make sure you are subscribed. Please make sure you are watching the videos up until the end and you are watching the ads that are coming through. When you do that, you are supporting the channel financially and in numbers. And thank you so much. You are very much appreciated. Drop your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Am I off topic when I say no, 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 no can do, no can do. We can't with these witnesses. We don't need them. What are your thoughts? Let's talk down. Drop your thoughts there. Thank you so much. I will see you on our next video. Bye-bye.